Good morning, everyone. I am Ramesh and welcome to this virtual class. Today, we are going to discuss a small grammar part from SCRT English 8th Standard textbook, if clause. You might have heard many times about conditional clause or if clause. In our daily life, when we think about a condition, we remember if clause. And in most of the high school English question papers, we come across this term, this grammar part, if clause or conditional clause. Let us see what conditional clause is. Conditional clause. A conditional sentence has generally two parts, if clause or conditional clause and main clause. See, a conditional sentence generally has two parts, a conditional clause or if clause and a main clause. For example, if you invite me, I will come. If you invite me, I will come. The clause with if is if clause or conditional clause, and you will win the independent clause, that is main clause. So, dear children, a conditional sentence has two parts. One is a conditional clause or if clause and a main clause. The clause with if, the word if is if clause, and the independent clause is main clause. Okay. See, the if clause can be used either at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence without changing the meaning. That is very important. The if clause can be used either at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence without changing the meaning. Let us see how it is. If you study well, you will get A plus in all subjects. Here, if clause comes in the beginning of the sentence, right? If you study well, you will get A plus in all subjects. If clause comes or conditional clause comes in the beginning or at the beginning of the sentence. Now see the next one. You will get A plus in all subjects if you study well. Here, if comes at the end of the sentence, second part. So, there is no any change in meaning. So, we can say that if clause can be used either at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence without changing the meaning. You have to understand that. Okay, now let us see what is next. There are two or more verb clauses in a conditional sentence. One in the if clause and the other one in the main clause. Remember, there are two or more verb phrases in a conditional clause or in a conditional sentence. And one comes in the if clause and the other one comes in the main clause. Right. Conditional clauses can be classified into three. Conditional clauses can be classified into three types. And first one is probable condition. Probable condition. And each type has a different pair of tense. Conditional clauses can be classified into three types and each type has a different pair of tense. And see, first one is type 1, that is probable condition. Now let us see what is probable condition. If you play well, you will win the match. If you play well, you will win the match. See the tense in the if clause. The tense in the if clause here is play, that is V1 or present tense. If the tense in the if clause is V1 or present tense, the tense in the main clause will be will plus V1. Remember, if the verb in the if clause is in the present tense, the verb in the main clause is will plus V1, or can or may can also be used instead of will. So this is type 1. Type 1, remember, if the tense is present in the if clause, in the main verb, main clause, you will have will plus V1 as the verb phrase. Okay, now next one, let us see. The idea in the if clause is probable or likely to happen. There is a chance to happen that. So if you start now, you will get the bus. If you start now, you will get the bus. There is surety or there is possibility that likely to happen. So we say this is probable condition and this is type 1. Now let us see what is the next one. Type 2. This is called the improbable or unlikely condition. Improbable or unlikely condition. See, if you played well, you would win the match. Now see the change. The verb in the if clause became V2, past tense. Okay, past tense or V2. If the verb in the if clause is V2 or past tense, in the main clause you have would plus V1 as the verb. Okay, as the verb phrase. The verb in the if clause is in the past tense or V2. And see, the verb in the main clause is would plus V1. Could, may can also be used herewith. So remember, type 2 is improbable condition and or it is called the unlikely condition. So the main thing to remember, the verb in the if clause is in the past tense or V2. The verb in the main clause is would plus V1. And the idea in the if clause is improbable. We do not know, there is a chance, we are not sure about that. It's improbable condition. Okay, now let us move to the third type. Third type is impossible condition. Impossible condition. And see one example. If you had played well, see the tense. If you had played well, you would have won the match. See the change. See the change. The verb in the if clause is in the past perfect tense. See, had played. The verb in the if clause is in past perfect tense. So the verb in main clause, the verb in the main clause is would plus have plus V3. Would plus have plus V3. And this is the third condition or impossible condition. And the condition is impossible to fulfill. If you had started early, you would have got the train. But no chance now. Over. That is why it is called the impossible condition. Now let us see a chart of this section. Conditional sentence. Type 1. If you start early, you will get. See the underlined words. Underlined words. Start will get. V1 will plus V1. Present tense. So if you start early, you will get the train. Then type 2. If you started early, started tense is past tense. So you would get. Would plus V1 is the tense in the main clause. In the if clause, we have past tense or V2. So in the main clause, we have would plus V1 as the verb. Okay, now let us see what is in the third one. This is probable. This is improbable, and third one is impossible. If you had started early, you would have got the train. But what happened? I'm sorry, the train left. No. So this is impossible condition. So these are the three conditions, three types of conditional clauses. First one is probable condition, second one is improbable condition, and third one is impossible condition. Dear children, please remember, in probable condition, in the if clause, the verb will be in present tense or V1. So in the main clause, you will have will plus V1 as the verb. Then in the improbable condition or type 2, you will have V2 or past tense in the if clause and would plus V1 in the main clause. And third type, you will have impossible condition. Third type is impossible condition, and there you will have past perfect tense in the if clause and would plus have plus V3 in the main clause. So remember and do many more examples, and I think in almost all the high school question papers this is a sure question. So please do practice this grammar item. Let us see a few more examples. Complete the following sentences suitably. If she comes, you can use any sentence to complete the sentence. So here if clause is given. If she comes, I will give her a gift. I will give her a gift, because comes present tense is the verb, V1 is the verb. So we can say I will give her a gift, or any word, any sentence you can use as any sentence as the answer, and only the thing is that will be will plus V1 is the verb that you have to remember. Okay, now second one, they would complete it. That is the main clause. They would complete it. And what will be the if clause? If they got enough time. If they got enough time, they would complete it, because would complete would plus V1. So here the tense would be past tense or V2. Now third one, if I had enough money. If I had enough money, if clause is given here, and the main clause will be I would buy a car. If I had enough money, I would buy a car. Would plus V1. Here had is V2, past tense. Okay, now let us see what is the fourth one. Dash, he would have succeeded in the attempt. He would have succeeded in the attempt. So what is missing here? If clause is missing. What is if clause? Any sentence in the if clause you can use. If he had worked hard. If he had worked hard, he would have succeeded in the attempt. If he had practiced well. But remember, the tense should be past perfect. If he had practiced well, he would have succeeded in the attempt. Okay, now let us see. If you say the answer, that is a fifth question. If you say the answer, I will give you a chocolate. Okay, if you say the answer, I will give you a chocolate. So practice if clause questions more and more, then you will find it very easy to solve all the questions that come in the question paper. I think you understood the concept of if clause. Thank you.